Well, the two terms are sometimes interchangeably used or they are interconnected, but there's a big difference between organic and natural. Not all natural are organic, that's to begin with. When you say organic, something that is raw, that is unprocessed, something that is untouched in a layman's terminology. When you say natural, it came from a natural extraction, from herbs, from fruits for that matter. So once you extract something from a natural plant or herbs or fruits, then that product becomes natural. But it does not mean organic because nowadays to be organic is something rare because almost 99% of the elements are being processed so that we can use it in a day-to-day life. Example, when you really want to use something organic, then get a tomato, eat it. Do not cook it, do not fry it. That's organic. But it's not being suggested among the health experts because sometimes the tomatoes that we're eating are also full of fertilizers that are not organic in nature. So the question is it safe to eat? Well, the decision is yours. You always just have to be very ready for the effect. Well, we could say it's all natural and it's derived from organic-based ingredients. So here's the catch. Our flagship product, for example, cocoa cider, it came from a unpasteurized, natural, raw material called cocoa cider vinegar. It means that the mother ingredient or the base ingredient we use is not further processed. So therefore, it can be categorized as all natural, but it came from an organic compound element. Well, honestly speaking, we are not really that expensive compared to other companies that are producing all natural and organic based products because it depends on how you look at it. Pricing is kind of personal, subjective kind of viewpoint. What's so expensive to you may not be expensive to me. If I am a person who really cares about my skin welfare, then basically I have to choose something which is elegantly will provide me a skin that is nurturing and nourishing and free of any irritation. But if you are a type of person who chooses to have a lower price in a particular skincare product, that's your choice. But at the end of the day, you will be the one to suffer the consequences. Talking about expensiveness, I don't understand why when it comes to producing locally, why it should be cheap. Why are we not even looking at the process involved in it? Producing locally sourced ingredients like cocoa cider vinegar, activated bamboo charcoal, these are active ingredients that are not just taken out of nowhere. They are naturally extracted in a very different process. But the synthetic based product lines are chemical based. It's easier to produce. So I think that's where the pricing goes off sometime, between the natural and organic and the synthetic base. But the choice is yours. If you want quality content, buy it with that price. When people get sick, when people suffer skin irritations, when people suffer unending skin problems, when people got melasma, when people have an early age aging sign, that's when people realize that, wait a minute, I think there's something wrong with the process. And hence, companies like us, one by one, create a change, a catalyst in the market that for us to avoid having these symptoms of skin irritations at an earlier age, you better start going back to basics or use all natural and organic based products. Our vision is to educate Filipinos that there's nothing wrong to go back to basics. We want to educate people that living, communing with nature is the safest way of taking good care of ourselves. We are one with the nature. Our body is composed of natural elements. If there's something wrong with your body, might as well pair it with natural based products that will not have a contrast along the process. But since we want instant, we always wanted something to be fast, and then we forget that, sometimes shortcutting the process leads us to a great danger. And the advancement of technology, we were actually immune by the system that, you can get this in just 1 minute. You can get an instant result in just a day. And that's what we love now. We want it to be instant beautiful. We want it to be immediately look good. But we don't know the content of that particular product. And lo and behold, you became beautiful. But as the days go by, you notice that your skin becomes different. You become easily irritated. There's discolorization on your skin. And now people said, it's time for me to have a checkup. And when they do it, they found out that they already have skin cancer. And as what Miss Diana said, that's a time that she would go back to basics. But sometimes it's going to be too late. So now, our vision is to educate people to start living the basics, go back to basics by using all natural and organic-based materials. Our mission is simple. Celebrate the uniqueness of our skin. Filipino skin are beautiful skin. We have the most well-celebrated skin in the whole world. We are not white, we're not black, we're in the middle. Our skin is healthier. Before all these products were introduced to us, we are Filipinos. Our color is what we are.
A very successful Japanese businessman once said, "If you always think about your dreams or goals, work steadfastly towards them and continue to challenge yourself." Now, what do you see? What lies ahead when it comes to your dreams? Let Bakku2Basik take you beyond boundaries. Bakku2Basik is now making its name in the online business industry. We aim to provide entrepreneurial opportunities with our health and beauty products. We promote wellness by using quality, pure, and organic materials. We offer natural cosmetic products which have been certified by numerous certifying institutions in different parts of the world. And as we grow, we are also aiming to help more people, for you to earn more, and for you to become successful. Join our unstoppable company and be part of our local resellers and our city distributors. Simply send us the following information on our Facebook page or through SMS and Viber. Then, our sales and marketing team will get back to you for more details and information of our amazing packages. So let's begin in the here and in the now, and we will make sure for your fast return of investment plus these incredible benefits. Set your sights and visualize success, because it is in our hands on how we define our future. Your beautiful and good future starts here. Bakku2Basik.
As an artist, I'm exposed to high stressful life. I travel a lot. I do events, hosting, singing, taping, photo shoots, out of town gigs, a lot of out of town gigs. I used to have a life of like super puyatan, like no sleep at all or lack of sleep. One day I'm in one place and then the next day I take a plane and I'm sometimes even in a different country. So I was unmindful of what I was eating, what I was drinking, and what I was taking. So I went through a lot, like a lot, heartbreaks and all. And to compensate, sometimes I pamper myself with expensive food, which are not necessarily healthy, and high-end beauty products, personal care products. And my thinking was, if it's branded and if it's expensive, it must be good. Hindi talaga ako tumitingin sa mga components or ingredients ng mga products na binibili ko. That's before. And then, reality strikes back in 2018 when I came face to face with death as I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. After 2 years of treatments, therapies, and all that a person with cancer goes through, I'm finally stagnant with my situation, which people call it healed. But I was giving actually a second chance in life, and I decided to completely change my lifestyle into something really, really healthy and back to nature or back to basics, as I would like to call. Not just for food, organic food, drinks, snacks, but also personal care products like soap, lotion, and now even makeup. So let me go back to what happened to me. Everything that I used to take before, it's now organic and 100% natural. I discovered Bakku2Basik products when I was looking for 100% natural ingredients on all the products that I'm going to be using after my second life was given to me. So when I got healed of my cancer, I am very mindful of the products that I use. Nagbabasa po ako ng mga ingredients at components ng mga products na lahat ng binibili ko, and also lahat ng ginagamit ko sa bahay, everything. So I look into their soap, soothing lotion, and whitening lotion, and they're 100% organic and natural. Their cocoa cider soap, for example, is made of organic ingredients, and it smells really good, and it's effective removing and preventing body odor, and it does not dissolve easily. Has no peeling effects, which is great for you, and it's affordable and FDA approved. So that's how I discovered Bakku2Basik. And the biggest common for me is that it's locally made with locally sourced ingredients. Kumbaga, sariling ating yun. Gawang Pinoy. Ayan. Kaya as an artist, my advocacy here is to promote and use the local products that we have here, creating awareness of the benefits that it's going natural and organic for all of us, for our health, and at the same time, we're helping people that are around us. Sir Neil, one of my favorite products from Bakku2Basik is the cocoa cider vinegar soap. Can you talk to me about it?
Definitely, I would be very glad to detail to you the ingredients of the soap because that's our flagship product. Bakku2Basik was well known because of the release of the cocoa cider soap in the market. 2018, when you heard about apple cider, I've heard. I know that you've heard about.
Yes, when I got sick.
You were using apple cider.
Right, that's
there's
right.
There's no problem with apple cider. I loved it. I personally use it as well. But when I decided to go launching a different product line, I said I wanted to have a touch base of a Filipino product, and based on the research that we did, apple cider and cocoa cider in terms of its minerals and vitamin content, we found out that cocoa cider, being a tropical fruit in a tropical country, it has more minerals and vitamin content. So I said, this is it. This is the beginning of something big.
And that's great because, just to share my honest testimonial, when I first heard that I was going through the cancer situation, I really had to go back to basics before I found Bakku2Basik, to be honest. And I had a hard time. I was telling you this behind the scenes that I really had to use the raw products that he's actually using on his products. But it's difficult because they don't smell like cosmetics.
Yeah, because we have to do some retouch on the formulation.
So what you did is amazing because now I do have like another option to use a great product, and it's not just like a raw, like let's say apple cider vinegar on your hair, for example, which was told to me by my doctor.
It stinks.
It stinks. But with your product, we are now having something really amazing available in the market, and it smells great, and it's healing. So
Can I just reconnect with what you said? Because when you get sick, that's the time that you
realize that you actually have to go natural.
You went back to the basic, and that's the bottom line. Cocoa cider teaches us to celebrate life. Right. Why are you going to be waiting for the moment that you get sick and realize, I have to go back to the basics? So cocoa cider soap is not just a plain beauty soap that you can see in the market. It's an overall soap. Well, somebody calls it a master soap or a miracle soap. Why? Because of its ingredients. It has a base cocoa cider vinegar, which is made from the sap of a coconut, a flower, or commonly known as tuba. And it's it's fermented for 8 to 12 months, and it's not being processed. It's natural, it's unpasteurized.
Organic.
It's natural and organic, and then that's what we use in our formulation. And I said, I'm not gonna stop by the cocoa cider alone. I have to infuse it with something which is relatively well known in the market, which is the activated bamboo charcoal. Now, for the information of everybody, infused with activated bamboo charcoal means that you have a detoxifying agent for your skincare.
Also, just not to point out here, because it's parabens free, right?
Like paraben free.
Yeah, paraben free. Wow, I'm learning. So here's one other thing that I would like to tell people out there that they might not know, because if you use products that are not natural, they have estrogen.
Correct.
And estrogen can lead to breast cancer, which is what I have.
True.
So you should avoid parabens or paraben.
Paraben? Yeah.
Right? And that's a great thing because it's paraben free. Right?
Yeah. And to add to the pride of the product, it's hypoallergenic tested.
Oh, okay.
So
I also read it.
Free.
Sorry, I also read it. It's antifungal.
It's the very nature of cocoa cider vinegar. It's very rich in antifungal, antibacterial properties.
And whitening?
It has whitening because of its kojic content, and it's an antioxidant. The number one.
So lahat nandun na?
Actually, yes.
Everything.
Definitely.
Amazing.
That's why it takes away the body odor. And for women, please use it as a feminine wash. I can guarantee you.
Alam
100%.
na.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
If you visit OB/GYN, for example, and you are suffering from vaginal itchiness, for example, during the menstrual period, they will tell you to go use cocoa cider vinegar.
Oh, and alam natin yun, if raw cocoa cider vinegar,
Yes.
it has a particular smell that you're
Definitely.
not really comfortable with.
Yeah.
So it's really, really a lifesaver talaga
Yeah.
ang ginawa mo.
It's a
Thank
face
you.
and body soap. You can use it regularly, day to day, and enjoy the benefits.
Nice, amazing. Thank you. Thank you for your product. Thank you for your invention.
To God be the glory. He gave that kind of concept to us. Let me personally say this to you that one, I'm so thankful that you accepted the project. And this is not just a project, but you trust and believe wholeheartedly in the product that we are creating in the market. And I think your story connects to what we envision every user to feel about the product lines. And with that, I'd like to officially announce and welcome the ever beautiful Miss Diana Vanessa
Thank you.
to the Bakku2Basik little family.
Thank you.
And we're looking for the great future with you.
Yes,
Miss-
same here. I'm really, really happy and thankful and honored to be part of your company. And I will be here representing you really well
Thank
and
you.
making sure that we can help more people out there to discover more natural products and make the switch as early as, well, earlier before than actually they find out that they have a, to really make a change of a lifestyle.
Definitely.
We hope that I can influence more people out there to go organic and 100% natural like you are doing to us.
Thank you. And with that, we are even more inspired to do better
Thank you.
in terms of concept, in terms of ingredients, in terms of promoting locally produced products.
Yes, also that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for
And,
welcoming me to your family. And for those who are interested to become distributors and to share the same passion, advocacy, and vision as Bakku2Basik like me, please visit their Facebook page and website.
Well, I think this collaboration needs a little celebration. What do you think?
Yes.
Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you.
For you. So, Miss D, here's to Bakku2Basik Brighter New Era in beauty and self-care.
Cheers.